1 2 check it out now. It's your man DJ GreenHORNET on the mic check. Let me make sure everything's working. All right, sound like I'm live. That's what's up. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, this is DJ GreenHORNET. Welcome to the Digital Dust No Bad Energy Show. Just gonna chop it up with y'all real quick, show off my collection, talk a little bit for a minute. That's about it. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment, join into the chat. You know, if you see what the topic is, if you want to join in, make sure you do that. Of course, you know, once again, share the platform, you know, and do the replay. You know, if you're catching a little bit late, I know I jump on at any time. You know, so yeah, we still celebrating the 50 years of hip hop. And I put out one of my projects out in August. This one was called 8 Tracks. So it really got like 9 tracks, but we're gonna call it 8 tracks. And I put out another project called, and there's a concept mixtape called the Doughboy Mixtape. You can find that on my Bandcamp page. You can go to Apple Music and Spotify, and I think it's like select tracks of all my projects, you know. Also, shout out to you guys been hitting up my Audius platform on Audius. You know, I check that out. Go to my last show and watch that. You know, I didn't get too many views on that, but it's all good. But go watch all my replays and stuff like that, and all my shows, and you know, and just, you know, binge watch all of them. But my Audius platform, I put out a project, you know, it's for like promotional use only, but I call it At the Theater. It's a triple feature. So it's like a mini little mixtape, and basically it's just me using various instrumentals and some dialogue and stuff like that. And it's kind of like the genesis or beginning when I was coming out with ideas how I do my stuff now. And I actually redid them. I redid these tracks and upload them. So, and you can watch the last video where I talk more about it. But yeah, people have been checking that out. Last 2 to 3 days, I guess, like this is going on my 3rd day, getting more hits on that. So yeah, so hopefully I'm gaining some new fans and stuff like that. Either people want to check out my work or just follow me, whatever the case may be. But yeah, just, you know, make sure you check that page out. Go to my Bandcamp page and all my other links, you know, whether it's new, old, or whatever. Make sure you share them. Make sure you download them, even purchase them, stuff like that. And I got physical copies or some of the older stuff like that, which I should be showing them like each show, but I only got a few of them. But hey, if you want something physical copy, let me know. I don't have anything physical copy of my latest stuff, but maybe I will, you know what I'm saying? What else I want to mention? Yeah, this poll is in the way, but that's okay. I want to say, yeah, so I'm gonna get right into a few things, few topics and stuff like that. Yeah, speaking of projects and doing the music and stuff like that, I recently bought something used. I bought like a older standalone, was a Portal Studio by Tascam. We got the CD driver in there. So you guys out there that's producers, DJs, you know, artists and stuff like that, if you do like any DAWless type music, let me know. tell me what I need or get at me. I might have some questions and stuff like that. So remember, this is always like a entertainment show. So you guys can always hit me up more about like music and the movies and stuff like that, and somewhat about the gear, things like that. So I would like to get to maybe learn this machine and be able to talk about it. It's a few videos on this machine, but at least I can do like I did the Gemini, where I can just show it, even if I don't, tap in, and use it like some other people do. They like to use their machines to show you guys. I'm not at that level yet where I can show you how to use all my machines and stuff like that, but I would like to show you guys that I'm looking at it now, but I gotta use it. So I was messing with it last night, trying to hook it up, get it together, things like that. But if you guys do any DAWless, production, hit me up, let me know. This is kind of good because I bought this, if I could get it, working, stuff like that. Because I'm kind of running on like memory and stuff on my computers, things was low, so this is an alternative to get some music stored and things like that. Put at least a hard copy on CDs, back in the day, like in late 2000 something, I used to put stuff on my CD, record stuff on my CD player, so straight to CD. So that's some of the stuff you might hear on my skit tape, like 1 and 2, and maybe some on 3, some, files and things like that I had on CD. So I used to record my beats straight to CD. So I had like mad mistakes and stuff like that. But, that's how I used to record my stuff. But yeah, let me know. If you guys were DAWless and y'all, what kind of machines y'all use when y'all do DAWless music. And yeah, I would like to get that going on because I can kind of master everything on, have the hard copy. And if I wanted to, sell you guys, CDs and stuff like that, I can kind of maybe just do it from home. I got a CD burner and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know. That's what's up. Got this at the store today. Some kind of energy drink. I never had it before. Straw cherry slush. And Alana New, maybe it's called. I don't know. Y'all ever seen this before? Let me know. It tastes all right. I'm not sure I'll be getting it again, but if you see it in the stores, you might want to check it out. They had a few different flavors. This one sounded good. It's cool. It's sugar free, Yeah. Yeah, make sure you check my audience page out for the mini mixtape project. That's a bonus for the year. I still got a few more things I want to do this year, put out. Like I said, a few singles with Lucy's or whatever. And yeah, that's it. So I want to get a shout out or talk about. I mentioned this artist. I was getting a sandwich and I bumped into her artist. I didn't get to purchase her CD, but I'll show you her CD. And you can follow her YouTube channel. I want to go follow her YouTube channel. She has a Facebook, Cash App, and Instagram. But her name is BRII NICOLE from my city. I didn't get, like I said, I didn't get to purchase a CD, but I did subscribe to her YouTube channel. And so you guys should too, So you guys can see. So yeah, go follow her. She seemed like she's mad cool. I just chopped it up for a few minutes with her. But yeah, support your local MCs and singers and stuff like that. I'm gonna get into her music more. Listen to about 2 joints on her YouTube channel, but check her out. BRII NICOLE. Yeah, if you subscribe to any of her channels and support her, tell her, yo, I heard of you because of DJ Greenhornet. And I told her I was DJ Greenhornet when I was there, but I didn't get into it and talk to more like, yo, I do this and that. I didn't really go. I just said, yo, I do, I DJ. I used to DJ and I mess with the beats too. So, but she's out there, she's on the street selling her CDs, hustling and stuff like that. So go check her out. And if you do, let her know you heard about her from me, because I couldn't find her on Twitter. I was trying to see if she had a Twitter page. I didn't see anything on Twitter. I want to mention shout out to Carhartt and my North Face flag. I finally found my flag. I don't know if it's been had to looking for something else. You know how sometimes you looking for something else. I finally found it, stashed away and stuff like that. In between, getting my, putting on my summer stuff and putting on my fall, winter, getting that stuff out. So yeah, I found my flag. I had to, stick that out there. And shout out to Carhartt. I think this is going on actually like 30 years. It's been like 30-year anniversary, representing the Carhartt and stuff like that. I always tell a story, or had told a story, back in the day when I was younger, me and some of my friends, I had a Carhartt coat from neighbors he started first, and another friend, and I was like the third person that got it, but always wanted one and stuff like that. And I always remember back when I was in elementary school, back in '89, these brothers, if I'm not mistaken, it was twins. They had like the 100th anniversary Carhartt jackets back in '89. So if you guys know, Carhartt came out in 1889. They had the 100-year anniversary joints. I always remember something. I can't remember now. It's been a long time, but something on them, that because it was '89 anyways. But they had those jackets, like the brown one, with the 4 pockets. I'm not sure what those names is, and like they probably had the red lining and stuff like that. So shout out to Carhartt. Got a little Carhartt connection too now, but this stuff I bought though, right here. Matter of fact, I bought this hat. Excuse me, guys. So a few months ago, in the summer, middle of summer, I got like 2 hats. It was pretty cheap or whatever. It's like, oh, where you get those from? My husband, or I should get some from my husband. I ain't tell her where she got it. She worked there, so she not thinking about that. This ain't not the stuff she thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bite my swag, but yeah, shout out to Carhartt and North Face, and the artist BRII NICOLE. Oh, movies of the week: Purple Rain. This is the DVD. I actually got the Blu-ray too. I haven't even opened that. I don't think I opened that because I have another collection that came with the 2 other movies. What's the one? Graffiti Bridge, Under the Cherry Moon, and it has Purple Rain in it, I think. But yeah, I'll probably watch this most likely tomorrow. Shout out to Prince and rest in peace and stuff like that. I don't know if I ever talked about Prince of Purple Rain, but when this came out, what year this came out? Like 84, it says on here. But yeah, when I was a kid, my mother bought me the cassette, and I had a cassette for some years, and it's probably, being a kid, probably ate up the, tape deck, whatever it had, probably ate it up or something. But I had the cassette when this first came out, the Purple Rain cassette. probably one of my first CDs. Remember first hip hop not CDs, cassette. First hip hop cassette I think I had was LL Cool J, and that one, Prince of Purple Rain. That'd be like first, like R&B, funk, whatever type of music Prince, you know, does. But that's like my first like cassettes right there. Check that out. Another movie, Blu-ray. Got this at Target a few weeks ago. It's the Tales of the Hood. Check this out. You know, it's cool. I'm not too crazy about it, but you might want to check this out, all my fans. If you never heard it before, lately I've been seeing a lot of posts. People been, I guess they like some of the songs that's on the soundtrack. I haven't really listened to the soundtrack, so this is the alternate cover. This is actually the cover that you're gonna see when you purchase it, right here. And of course, this is the inside. I like the original cover right here. Clarence William III, not in this movie, but my stepdad got his type of look. But rest in peace, Clarence William III. So we got David Allen Greer in this movie, and a whole bunch of other people in there. I can't name them all. Paula Ja Parker in here. Yeah, so I got quite a few actors. But yeah, check this out. It's October, Halloween. I might want to get into that. I want to give a rest in peace to Mark the 45 King. Legendary producer from New Jersey. She produced for Queen Latifah, Gang Starr. He did some stuff on their first album, like Gusto. That's my joint right there. I always like Gusto, that beat. And I like how they did the effect on Guru's voice on that song right there. He did Stand for Eminem, one of Eminem's biggest joints. Probably that one, and Lose Yourself is probably one of his biggest songs. But yeah, he did the beat for Stand, and he did Hard Not Life for Jay-Z. People around my age, they might remember them using one of Mark 45 King beats for the 900 number, song called 900 number, which they used to play on Rap City. They used to, Ed Lover, he would do the Ed Lover dance, to that beat called 900 number. And they sample, and 45 King sample that beat. But I think they sample Mark's version for Let Me Clear My Throat. So, but yeah, rest in peace to him. I used to catch some of his YouTube interviews and stuff. I used to check him out. He like to smoke his bud and stuff like that. So, but I did notice in the last couple of years that he's not looking too healthy, to keep it real. But I don't know how he passed. But rest in peace to Mark 45 King. Seemed like all right dude. Of course I never met him, but yeah. If you don't know him, check him out on YouTube. Once again, on the Rhythm Roulette and some other videos and stuff like that. So interviews, check them out. And if you guys hear any other like background sound, like I got my neighbors upstairs, they're having fun, I guess. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get into what y'all probably want to see or what's in the title. I'm gonna show. That's what we're gonna pull out here first. And these are repress all the stuff I'm gonna show you. So they're not the original, like I got them back in, 88. Like, yeah, I'm looking at the back of this. This is like 94. But if I'm not mistaken, ta-da, Criminal Minded Classic. Join this the cassette right here. If I'm not mistaken, this came out in 87. I got this cassette back in probably like, it says 94, but I probably got it like 95 or something like this, something like that. Very plain cassette right there. I got the vinyl LP in the later 2000s right here. Rest in peace to DJ Scott LaRock. Right here. Shout out to the homie Karis One. I like to watch his Temple of Hip Hop, or he's talking about various subjects of hip hop. Where you go? I'm gonna scratch something right there and see it's marked. B-Boy Records. And I like showing you guys when I have the three main formats, the vinyl, the cassettes, and stuff like that. So I think that's dope to me. I know some other people, they doing something similar, or they have something. They do more like reviews and stuff like that. But I got a different, my thing is different. Here's a CD. I don't know. I had a CD for a good while too. CD right here. This is what it look like. Very plain. No real pictures, anything like that. And before I got the CD, I had recorded the tape on a rewritable CD. So I used to call these like my official bootlegs right here. So this is what I had for ours. Before I had the CD, I burned the cassette on this. Yeah, I used to call these my official bootlegs. So you got the writing and stuff on it. And I forgot to show you, I got another official bootleg. A couple weeks ago, I did the 456. And before I had that CD, I burned my cassette on this one. So you can see I photocopied the cassette tape. And then I burned the CD, the cassette on the CD. So this is what my CD look like inside. I must have photocopied these for my job. That's one thing about my last job, or job from years ago. I used their computer and copy, photocopy, print all that stuff out, photocopy or print. So I have stuff that's on vinyl and cassette, maybe before I had the CD or whatever. And I would just, if I had a cassette, I would just photocopy it. Then I'll go to the computer and pick up like images, whatever images of the album, and print those out too. That's what I used to do. So yeah, I forgot to show y'all, but I call those my official bootlegs. So yeah, and these are Got the Man of His Music and the Hot Club version. So this is like a remix album and like special or select cuts, extended remixes or whatever of Criminal Minded. And I got the instrumental right here, the cassettes. It says on the side, B-Boy Records. I don't think I have any, well, they're not actually like Criminal Minded vinyl singles, but I do have like maybe like a Keras One, like best of, like 5 tracks, one side, 5 tracks on the other side of vinyl. And so the man's music, and I have these always came in handy too when I picked these up, because I had a nice quality, instrumental album, and I had good quality of the man and his music, digital remastered. So yeah, so I don't have this on vinyl, nothing like that. I don't have that one or this one on vinyl either. But this is cool to have. So yeah, so I used to, ride around bumping this. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the album in a minute, but I'm just showing guys, what I got and stuff like that. So that's what this show is about. So this. This. Let me open them up. So, you guys might want to see that. You can see D Nice face. It's on the CD right there. It's a cool tribute. And let me know if some information. Maybe I can just Google that too. Maybe after the show, I'll Google a bit. Did this come out like after, he passed away, or this is like a, something they reissued or made like years after, Let me know. This used to be kind of, when I first saw it, like, oh, it's kind of creepy because of the way the cover is, and of course I say, got he's born in 62, died in 87. Remixes from around the world. But yeah, let me know if this album, when it really officially came out. Did this come out like a little bit after Criminal, between, Criminal Minded and what's the name of his the second album, By Any Means Necessary. Let me know this came out between that. And I don't know how many years ago. I don't know. It could be more than about maybe 15 years ago or so, or more. I don't know. But I actually got a few cassette singles. So this one right here is the cassette single for my 9mm Goes Bang, Criminal Minded, and it got the Red Alert mix. Shout out to DJ Red Alert. So yeah, I just happened to come across a few of these, picked them up. So that is, and that came in handy too because of the remixes and stuff like that. So Max's single This one has the bridges over and a word from my sponsor. A word from my sponsor is one of my favorite ones. So got that. So you got the vocal mix, the instrumental, vocal mix, instrumental. You got a bonus track on it. This one right here has poetry on here and elementary. So you got the vocal mix, instrumental mix, vocal mix, instrumental and poetry #1. So maybe that's like a remix or something like that. I have some, this stuff. I'm not sure. I gotta check my phone if I have these singles. I know I got them on my computer, but I don't know if I have these singles right here on my phone. I think I just got the album. And this one right here got Super Hole and Scott the Rock Mega Mix. There. Once again, you got vocal mix, instrumental, you got the remix, and you got Scott the Rock Mega Mix. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about the CD before I check off on this album. So, remember, this came out, like I said, like 87. So I'm going to age myself or, keep away some under my age. But this came out when I was like 8 years old. So this album right here. But a lot of these songs right here, either played on the radio or I go to my cousin, uncle house or my grandmother where they're staying at Fire Village and stuff like that. So I would hear these songs on the radio and stuff like that. So these songs wasn't nothing new. I didn't actually have this, once again, till like I was a teen, able to have my own copy. But I'm always say I'm almost like the second generation where I was getting put on more like people's second albums, like the LL Cool J album or Ron DMC or Rakim. Even Rakim, I had the second albums. I didn't have the first joints. Of course, my mom most likely was buying the albums like that, or at school, you trade them. The MTV raps came out, so you will see videos and stuff of hip hop artists and stuff like that. So yeah, when I hear certain albums from the 80s, always remind me going back, going to see my grandmother and my cousin and my uncles. They lived in like Fight Village, Rochester, New York. I also had more cousins and my grandmother. I actually had two grandmothers that lived in Fight Village, the projects. But yeah, all these songs right here, it's only like 10 songs. So I already heard these songs, stuff like that before, even got the, album, all these songs and stuff. I even remember like the P is free, the kids, saying that chorus. Maybe even before I heard, the song. And, and I like to say this to, say stuff like that because I know I saw, and I mentioned this before, like somebody was saying, they're trying to tell, some of the people in their comment like, oh, he was too young. What do somebody back in, you know, this age know about this, that song or that album and stuff like that. But that music travels. So like people have family members have, older siblings and stuff like that. So they will hear these songs back in the 80s. It's songs that like kids will be saying, like maybe like Boys in the Hood, Easy E song before I probably even heard the song, but they knew the words. Oh, you didn't heard that song. You'll know the words to that song. Then when you finally heard this, like, oh, then you'll like it and stuff. But they going around saying these type of songs and stuff like that. But yeah, this album right here, I heard these tracks pretty much before I had the cassette in the 80s and stuff like that. So music travel, stuff like that. Now it's probably crazy because kids can just kind of search, and they got so many more options too. But they can search and Spotify. It's just so many artists, Apple Music, YouTube, parents playing, streaming music and stuff. So it's probably crazy how they, people hearing songs, and it'd just be kind of sort of like how I'm saying too. They probably go to their other family members' houses, or they have older siblings. They're gonna be playing their music. The parents will be playing their music. So music travel. And once again, growing up in the 80s, they had the videos and stuff too. But yeah. But I was up on more on the second Boogie Down production, the second album. And yeah, but the songs I like on here, of course, the classic, The Bridge Is Over, Super Hole song is cool because they actually say my city name, where I was born, Rochester, New York, up in Rochester on DKX. DKX is the radio channel, So this might be one of the first albums that I know of that says my city name, Rochester, New York. So yeah, my 9mm goes bang. Words for my sponsor. Yeah, The Bridge Is Over, South Bronx is dope. Elementary, all these joints is dope. Criminal Mind is cool. Probably the one I probably don't. My least favorite is probably the Dope Beat because it got kind of like the rock, but that's cool too. Got like a maybe AC/DC sample or something like that. But other than that, this is a dope album. I suggest anybody that's trying to be a rapper, rap, listen to the album. We got kids, children, play that one, and as you see, it's, criminal minded, what I mean? For the teacher, KRS One was always talking about being a teacher, First album to have guns on the cover, maybe the first one that had like guns. His first two albums had guns on it, I remember hearing years ago, don't quote me on this, but I remember hearing something like Snoop Dogg saying that was like the first or one of the first gangster rap albums, with the gun. And I think he might have said something about the 9mm goes bang song. So yeah, so they holding guns and stuff on the cover. Yeah, how could you not like that album? Yeah, shoot, if I'm not mistaken, what's that song called? Let me see. Let me see something for a minute. Yeah, Tons of Guns from Gangstar. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might have read that too. But DJ Premier, I think he's scratching that little chirp kind of sound. I think he's scratching from um, word from my sponsor. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% too. So if that's not correct information, let me know in the chat. But yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to show off, or not even really show off, but talk about that album. Once again, I don't mind showing you guys some of my collection of albums I have, cassette, CD, and vinyl of. And that's like top classic album. Anybody that rap, I don't care what level you at, or if you're a rapper, you should have that in your collection or in your playlist. Listen to that album. And if you're a fan, even say you like hip hop, rap music, you should have this one in your playlist, something like that. That is a rap hip hop album right there. So straight from '87, and Karis One always to be one of my favorite or top rappers right there. Got the Karis One, Rakim, LL Cool J, um, Big Daddy Kane, Coogee Rap, and I like to put Guru in there too. Straight MC rapping and stuff like that. I always like to add maybe like EPMD too, but sometimes I like to separate them because they're in a group. Always my favorite rappers. You should have had a first, 2 and 3 albums at least, of their albums. If you claim you like hip hop and rap music, you should have that. I don't care. At least if you're a teenager, if you're in your late teens, if you in your early teens and a kid, I don't expect you to have these albums. But once you get in your late teens and early 20s and stuff like that, you should be, and you trying to be a rapper or stuff like that, or you say like hip hop music, you should have that, those classic rappers or even classic rap albums. It don't matter what region you're in, you should have these classic East Coast albums, from the 80s, early 90s, stuff like that, and study them. But yeah, I want to, that's about it. I just want to get online, and talk about that. Hopefully, listen to the whole show and watch it. Let me know in the comment if you watch all my shows or you look forward to watching my channels and my shows. I didn't get too many views the last show, but it's all good, because I do it for the people that want to watch it. So maybe the last show, maybe it's one person that look forward, or 2 people look forward to seeing me on a timeline, want to check out these videos. So I don't know. I got a vinyl opening, so maybe next week I'll do a vinyl opening. I've seen a couple records I might want to order because it is 50 years of hip hop. So saw a couple vinyl compilations I might just want to buy and do some vinyl openings. And that'll be the topic of the shows. The Funko, the pop figurines. I got 2, maybe 3 videos. I'll probably do that and upload. Possibly make a video tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. Just make sure you keep following me, and and look forward to my next music projects. Like I said, I got maybe 3 or 4 in a chamber, tracks to let off before the end of the year. And yeah, man, that's it. Make sure you go to my Bandcamp page and support this project right here and all my projects that I put out. You know, share, like, comment, subscribe, donate to the channel. And I don't know, I guess that's about it. I'm trying to, before I leave, I want to make sure I get everything out before I leave. But yeah, that could be about it. So just look forward to the next show. Maybe I'll do something next Saturday or next Sunday, Or, like I said, once again, I'll probably maybe upload some stuff. Yeah, once again, rest in peace, Murder 45 King. I'm looking at I forgot to mention that too. About a year or two ago, I wanted to purchase something 45 King. I think he had like some kind of, me of selling some kind of merch or something. I never got a chance to buy it. Maybe it was the price, a little bit more than what I wanted to spend. But I got my 45 box right here, and I need to buy another one because I done filled this one up, and I need to buy another one. So, but yeah, man, this is DJ Green Hornet. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias. I got all my links in there. I don't care if the stuff is new or old. Make sure you check all the stuff out. Donate. Stream, download all my stuff right there. So, yeah, I think to everybody that's been supporting the show. And what else? Yeah. And once again, too, even giving the shout out to the artist, BRII NICOLE. I told you I'll be out on the streets. I'm doing the hip hop stuff. I'm not doing the gossip stuff like that. I don't got the Will and Jada. I don't got what else is going on? BMF and what else they got out here? All this stuff, cheesecake, stuff like that. I don't got none of that gossip stuff. So when you come to my show, I want you guys to, learn something about me, or maybe I'll show something you guys might be interested in, want to support artists or whatever the case may be. But yeah, over here we're doing hip hop, we're doing entertainment stuff, and not trying to do all that other stuff. But shout out to all the people that do that. I don't mind, being on some panels and stuff like that. But I don't want to do a lot of gossip stuff. But if you guys have a panel and you guys talk about music, entertainment, I like to do something like that. And once again, if you're DJ, producer, artist, comment on and like my videos and stuff, and share the videos if you find some information, helpful in what you're looking for or what you're doing. And if you're a Dawless producer, send me some links or some videos, or hit me up with some tips. Once again, I want to show or talk about this unit I just bought, but I got to learn it first. But yeah, this is your man, DJ Green Hornet, and I'm out. Peace. Catch you on the next show.